Yes, sir. What up, everybody? It's your girl Ray, and today we're going to talk about the Lucky Green Jordan 1s. First things first, let's go ahead and get into the box. Now, it's a regular type of Jordan box, except where it's red, it is now green. So it matches the shoe perfectly. It has that Lucky Green colorway going on the Nike logo on the top and on the sides of the box. You have the 1985 Air Jordan 1 right here in green, regular Jordan 1 box, and regular box stuff on the bottom. The inside comes with its regular paper, nothing too special. And my box came a little ashy. Not that I care, but kind of care a little bit. But it did come a little bit ashy, but it's just a box, so it really don't matter. Now here is the shoe. Now this originally was supposed to be a pass for me. You know, I have other shoes that I'm gunning for, and yeah, I was gonna pass on these because I'm sure resale was gonna be the same as retail, and I could have just, you know, reached back for it later. But I did get EA on these, so I had to take the chance on copying. I think the last time I got EA was on Starfish 13s, and I didn't cop those because I definitely don't want those. But these were a want or a slash maybe, and so I went ahead and picked it up so I can at least get them in hand and do a review for you guys and decide later on if I want to keep these or not. The good thing with Nike is you do have 60 days to return, so that's always a blessing when it comes to Nike. But nonetheless, let's go ahead and get to the shoe. So as you can see, you do have this Lucky Green color, kind of reminds you of the Celtics color. I want to say it's a little bit lighter than Boston Celtics. I could be wrong, but to me, I feel like the lace might be more of a Celtics color than the back, because the lace is a little bit darker than the heel counter of the shoe. On the toe, it's just white. I wish it would have had that same green on the toe. That is my favorite color blocking, but they went ahead and did it as a black toe, so it is white here. I'm not the biggest fan of that. If it was green here, it would have been an instant cop. I wouldn't care what resale is. I would not care at all. I would just cop, put it to my shelf, put it in a case, whatever, and call it a day. But because of this is what made it a maybe for me. It was a maybe pickup, and I mean, it's here, so I guess it's a pickup. But so as you can see, the leather quality is pretty nice. It's probably very comparable to the taxi ones. As you can see with my fingerprint, you can see the little wrinkles going on that. The black is pretty much flat. I mean, it's a little crinkled, but it's nothing too crazy. My white panel here is also a little bit crinkled. I know everyone's pairs are different. I know some people's white panels are just flat. Mine do have a little bit of wrinkles going on, but it's nothing crazy or nothing to write home about. On the inside, it's a little bit more flat, a little bit crinkly going on there. You got the tumble on the green and very, very plush ankle collar going on here. The tongue is made out of that nylon that the Jordans are made out of. It's kind of a cheap feeling nylon, a little bit thick. They changed the Nike Air tag here. I know most people haven't noticed this, but they don't have two copyright or trademark logos going on. There used to be one here, and then I think one above the Nike, or I mean one above the Air. And so now there's only one. There used to be two. I'll bring out the pollen so I can show you, or I'll bring out the taxi so I can show you guys that. But yeah, that's pretty much the entire shoe. Nothing too crazy. It does come with an extra pair of laces. It's an extra pair of black laces. I think the black looks better than the green on this shoe, but as you can see, we're starting to use that cardboard to, you know, help save the planet instead of using that plastic. So it has Move to Zero branding on the back of it with the Jordan on top of that. And yeah, bottom is all green, lace green, and that's pretty much it. Just wish the toe box was green as well. But this is a nice shoe. This is a very nice pickup. I think some of you guys know that I did graduate from University of North Texas, and our color is green, gold mean green. So I had to pick up a green shoe. I don't necessarily have a regular green shoe. I do have those tree lines down there, and I have the ALDs that are green, but those are like a dark green. This is the only true green colorway that I have in my collection now. And you know, I don't have the pine greens. I would have loved to have those pine greens, but I wasn't really collecting sneakers or really that keen or eyeing sneakers like that. Growing up, all I cared about was the sneakers that really popped out in my face. which I do have a couple of them, but I'm still trying to reach back for those grails of mine. But yeah, so glad to have a green pair of shoes in my collection. This will go with all of my UNT merch, my football stuff, all of that. So perfect for Eagles. And yeah, so as you can see here, this is what I was talking about. So you have the little trademark right there, as well as right there. So you have those two logos, and on the Lucky Greens, you just have it right there. So it's less cluttered on this logo. I wish they would take both of them away, but I guess they have to have it there. I'm not sure, but yeah, this shoe is nothing too crazy. Like, if you have a green sneaker, you probably would have definitely passed on these. Or if you're a big fan of green, you probably would have copped these. If you don't have anything green, you probably would have copped these. But yeah, quality is pretty up to par. Now, for me personally, I think the Taxis have better quality than the Lucky Greens. That just might be a me thing, but I feel like it's way more tumbled on the Taxis than how it is on the Lucky Greens. Granted, this white is a little bit more sail, and then this is pure white, so maybe that's a thing. I don't know, but when I touch this one, it just feels way more plush than it does with this one. Maybe over a couple wears, maybe this will feel a little bit better, but if I had to pick one off of quality, I'd pick these for sure. Very slipped on sneaker. If you haven't picked these up, I'd probably keep these on your watch list or something, because these are a very nice pair of shoes. And yeah, like, I don't know why so many people passed up on these, especially since there's not really that many pairs of yellow shoes. I felt like this would have been flying off the shelves, but no, I was wrong, and they're here in my collection. That's all that matters. But yeah, that's pretty much the whole review. There's not much to talk about. It's a Jordan 1 that we've seen over and over again. It's really just a green, black, and white color with a black toe color blocking. So it's not much to talk about in that regard. But please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate each and every one of you guys so much for watching. Salute.
Don't you